According to the number of players and spectators, football is the most watched and played sport in the world. The sport is easy to learn and requires minimal equipment, so it can be played almost anywhere. According to an estimate, in the 21st century, there are approximately 250 million football players and over 1.3 billion people interested in football. Football games, to such a great extent and level, also need a governing body to manage the affairs. These duties are given to FIFA, or the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. So in today's video, we will be talking all about FIFA. Make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe Brands World and hit the bell icon. Hence, you will not miss any further videos on our channel. Coming back to the video, why not take a brief historical look at FIFA? FIFA was founded on May 21, 1904 by 7 national associations: Belgium, Denmark, France, Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Its goals are to promote association football, foster friendly relations between national associations, confederations, and their officials and players, and control all forms of association football by taking whatever actions are deemed necessary or advisable. Soon after the turn of the 20th century, there were an increasing number of international matches, which led to the formation of FIFA. European soccer officials decided that a governing body was necessary because of the increased competition, and they met in Paris to do so under the direction of French journalist Robert Guérin. From 1904 to 1906, Guérin, FIFA's first president, led the association. With time, FIFA emerged as a commercial brand with the most recognizable football events in the world, as the FIFA World Cup competitions, inspiring fans all over the world. Key brand assets like the FIFA World Cup trophy are well known worldwide, and FIFA's commercial strategy is built around the tremendous value they represent. Any World Cup tournament's planning and preparation started long before the opening game. In addition to creating a distinctive tournament-branded experience, the preparations concentrate on building the infrastructure of stadiums, transportation, and other event logistics. A tournament's official emblem, official look, and official mascot are typically included in its brand suite, along with potential additions like an official slogan, poster, and posters for the host city. The entire event needs a strong brand that captures the spirit of the competition and the host nation. From the early stages of event planning to the dramatic moments when the winning team receives the tournament trophy. FIFA is an organization with enormous earning potential that devotes the majority of its income to the game's development. The majority of these profits come from planning and promoting important international sporting events, the most well-known of which are the men's and women's World Cups, which are held every 4 years. Various other competitions, including the FIFA Confederations Cup and Continental Championships, are also well-liked. FIFA brought in more than $4.6 billion in 2018, the year of the most recent World Cup. Not only is the World Cup one of the biggest sporting events ever, but it also provides a significant portion of FIFA's income. Through the sale of television rights, marketing rights, licensing rights, and revenue from ticket sales, FIFA makes significant profits from this and other events. Additionally, FIFA's expenses are low, allowing the organization to invest as much money as possible in the growth of the sport itself. Although FIFA is the only organization tasked with running both the World Cup and the Women's World Cup, as such, it gets to keep all the money. These events frequently bring in billions of dollars in revenue. Through a competitive bidding process, the World Cup host nation is selected. The US, Canada, and Mexico have been selected to host the World Cup for its 23rd edition in 2026, while Qatar will host the event in 2022. A lot of money must be invested to successfully plan such a sizable and well-attended event, particularly in the creation and improvement of first-rate infrastructure. As a result, the nation that submits the winning bid garners a lot of investor interest, which may stimulate the economy. With so many nations competing to host the World Cup, FIFA naturally gains a significant negotiating advantage and gets away with imposing the majority of the conditions. Infrastructure built for the Cup is entirely the responsibility of the host country. FIFA makes no investments in such infrastructure. FIFA compensates the regional organizing group for planning and running the World Cup. Additionally, it covers staff and match officials' expenses, player travel and lodging, and prize money for the participating nations. Additionally, it creates a FIFA World Cup Legacy Fund for the host nation to use in the future for the advancement of the sport in that nation. FIFA's major expenses also include development costs, personnel costs, and a financial assistance program, in addition to the costs associated with FIFA events. In the 4 years leading up to World Cups, FIFA records its revenue. FIFA reported revenue of more than $6.4 billion per the most recent cycle, which ran from 2015 to 2018. While licensing agreements accounted for the majority of this income, brand licensing and investment income were also significant contributors. FIFA earned $6.4 billion in revenue between 2015 and 2018, with 49% coming from television rights, or about $3.13 billion. FIFA sells licensing rights to broadcasting organizations and television stations, allowing them to broadcast football matches and associated events in specific geographic locations. Football is incredibly popular all over the world, so there can be fierce competition among broadcasters for licensing right. Through the 2022 World Cup, FedEx outbid Disney's ESPN in a bidding war and paid more than $400 million to FIFA for the television rights. For highlight rights, Fox received offers from Meta Inc., Facebook Inc., Twitter Inc., and Snap Incorporated totaling millions of dollars. The sale of marketing rights, which totaled $1.66 billion in the 4 years leading up to the 2018 World Cup, is FIFA's second-largest source of revenue. Given that a significant portion of this cycle involved a highly publicized corruption scandal involving numerous high-level FIFA leaders, this is an especially impressive number. FIFA partners, FIFA World Cup sponsors, regional supporters, and national supporters are the 4 different sponsorship tiers available for the World Cup. FIFA partners participate in CSR and aid in the growth of the FIFA brand. Sponsors of the FIFA World Cup are granted the right to market their company during the World Cup. Regional and national supporters have offices in different regions or the host country and are allowed to advertise their brands there. For the 2015 to 2018 cycle, FIFA's licensing rights brought in $600 million, an increase of 114% over the previous cycle. This money comes from the sale of agreements for brand licensing, royalties, and other similar sources. Ticket sales and hospitality and lodging rights make up the last significant portion of FIFA's revenue stream. Notably, a direct subsidiary of FIFA owns 100% of the revenue from ticketing rights. FIFA reported $712 million in hospitality rights and ticket sales revenue from 2015 to 2018. For the 2018 World Cup events in Russia, more than 10 million tickets were requested. The top 10 countries that have purchased the most tickets for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar are Qatar, the United States, Saudi Arabia, England, Mexico, the United Arab Emirates, Argentina, France, Brazil, and Germany. That was all for today's video. Tell us your views in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video. And if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to Brands World for more amazing videos. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. See you soon in the next video.